It's your girl Britt, and I am back with another video. So yesterday I didn't record simply because your girl had a lot to do. Okay, whatever. So I'm back with another video, and that's all there's to it. Okay, I told y'all I may miss only one day of uploading, but for other than that, I'm gonna be uploading majority of every day. Excuse my edges, you know them boys ain't done, them boys ain't slick, them boys ain't fleeked. Okay, so as you guys can tell by that title, this story time is juicy. So sit back, grab your popcorn, grab your Kool-Aid. Hope y'all got blue Kool-Aid. Did I say blue? Yeah, blue Kool-Aid. Am I saying it wrong? Blue Kool-Aid. Grab your blue
Boy, if you don't get
Kool-Aid. Like, why don't that sound right to me? Whatever. But grab your popcorn, grab your chips, grab your blue Kool-Aid. Clearly, because I can't say it right. And let's jump into this video. I don't even know how to get started with this video. So it was like a couple years ago, around 2014. It was 2014. 2014 was a hell of a year. I'm talking about that year was crazy. I mean, is this lash coming up? What the hell? So anyway, so 2014, I was with my ex or whatever, my girl or whatever. And yeah, I got a story time on that too. So I was with my ex or whatever, and you know, we was getting out of high school. We was all like chilling. Back then, when Northland was open, we used to go to Northland all the time. And every time we went to Northland, we used to go to Target. So at first, okay, to be honest, 2014, I wasn't working. I was desperate for, you know, little necessities that I needed for my, you know, feminine things. So I used to steal them. So, no, I'm not proud of it. No, I'm not saying steal, because that's absolutely not a good idea. And I didn't have money, so I was, you know, just stealing because it's things I needed, such as clothes, feminine products, and so forth. So after this boy we used to go to school with, after he got caught, well, he told us that he got caught and he had ended up going to jail or whatever. So you know, after hearing that, you know, I was just like, no, let me stop, because I don't want to get in trouble. You know, I don't, you know, want to do anything to get in trouble or whatever, or get arrested. So she was just like, you know, yo, you wanna, she was like, let's go to Target. I said, yeah, we could go, but I'm not down for nothing. So she was like, oh no, I got money, da 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 da. So daily, it was like a daily routine for us. Like every time we got out of school, we used to go to Northland and go to the mall and, you know, just basically do what we did. So while, you know, we in there, you know, I'm looking around. When I walked through the doors, it was I grabbed like some little hat that had, I don't know if it was ears or something, but I remember the thing, like the hat had, like, it was moving a lot. So I walked around the mall with that on. So my purse, cause you know we went over to the makeup side with a nail polish, because she used to love nail polish, and she threw like, oh Lord, I think she threw like 15 bottles of nail polish in the cart. And I was just, you know, standing there chilling, you know, looking at her, looking around, you know, I'm just, you know, minding my own business. So this lash is kind of irritating me, actually. Oh, whatever. I'm not gonna get it to go up. So, you know, your girl chilling, and you know, once that happened, you know, we went over to the food section. I asked her, I think I wanted a Lunchable, if I'm not mistaken. I wanted a Lunchable and I wanted a naked smoothie, because back then, them used to be my favorite drink that I used to drink or whatever. So I asked her, could she get it for me? She was just like, yeah. So we walked around to there. We walked around through the grocery part. We walked around to like the candy part, the chip part. And it was like, you know, by us doing it so often, we knew where the cameras was and where the cameras wasn't. So we used to go to like the food section, and we used to go to We used to go by the food section, and that's where we would, like, confiscate all the stuff, put the stuff in our book bags, put the stuff in our purse or whatever. So this particular time, the girl wasn't doing nothing. I actually walked off from her. And I left my purse, stupid of me, I wasn't thinking. But I left my purse in the buggy, in the top part of the buggy or whatever. And when I came back, to her, I never peeped. She left some stuff in there, but I never peeped everything, everything that was not in there. So, we walk in. We go to, like, where the clothes and stuff at. We get around to that section. We sitting up here, trying on clothes, going in the bath, what's that called? The changing room, playing in the clothes or whatever. Yes, like I was saying, we got to the dressing room. We was trying on all the clothes that we picked up. Clothes we didn't want, we ended up putting them back. We stood in the line for, the things that she was going to purchase. And once she purchased them, I put the hat that I had on my head, I put it down. Like, I threw it down somewhere or whatever. And next minute I know, the security guards had pulled us, because I think we was going to the bathroom. And they pulled us in or whatever, pulled us in a little room next to the bathroom. And I'm like, what is this? I was like, what's going on? Y'all, when I tell y'all, they pulled out, like, they had like 6 to 8 sheets, pictures of us going in there, going to the bathroom doing it, going through the dressing room. It wasn't like us in the dressing room, but, us having stuff in the buggy, and, we leave with nothing, that we had, we never purchased nothing. So, of course, they was asking us questions. I'm getting nervous, and I'm thinking I know her or whatever, because, I go to school with her. I'm with her every day. We talk every day on the phone. That was my girl or whatever. Y'all, when I tell you, she lied to me about her name. She lied about me. She lied to me about a lot of stuff that I did not know. And I'm looking at her like, who the hell is you then, since you lying or whatever? So, I confessed. I told the truth on everything. And, they took my purse and they started pulling out everything. They was pulling out, stuff that was actually mine. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I said, that's mine. I said, no, literally, that is mine. I said, that's my stuff. And they was like, well, you got it from here, so we gonna add that on to it. So when they tallied up everything that she put in my purse for that day, it was almost, I think, $100. And they said if this would have been over $100, this would have been a felony. This would have been on your record. So now I'm like, oh, snap. Reality check. I said, So I said, you gonna let us go, right? They was like, oh, no, y'all, we about to call the police. We about to call the police or whatever. So they called the police. Southfield police ended up coming. Put us in handcuffs. When I tell y'all that's my first time ever being in handcuffs, I was so petrified. Like, I was so scared. I did not know what to do. Like, I was just in, like, utter shock. Like, I didn't cry. I didn't do nothing. I ain't trying to say, like, I was a cheater, even though I am. But I just literally was just, like, in shock. I'm sitting in the back of this police car. We driving past everybody that go to school with us. And I want to say it was on a Friday, because I remember when I got out, it was like a Saturday. And what was so bad about it was that this was literally 2 weeks before my birthday. And I was just thinking, like, oh my God, like, what am I gonna do? I said, I'm too soft for this. I said, I can't go to jail. I said, them girls gonna rape me. They gonna beat me up because they gonna think I'm bougie. They gonna think, oh, look at this little pretty girl coming to jail. They like, oh yeah, we gonna take advantage of her. Like, it was just so much stuff going through my head. And then you got her over here who was just chilling. Like, she was just like, oh, this ain't nothing. They gonna let you go. I'm like, girl, how you know? Like, what if they don't let me go? Like, what if they don't do this? Or what if they don't do that? So I'm just like, nah. I said, nah, I'm good. I said, I'm a little scared. So when y'all, like, going like once you get out, like they park in like this little garage type thing. They get you, like getting out the car with handcuffs is by far the hardest thing ever, because first of all they put the handcuffs on you like stupid ass tight, and they you know, once they twist your arm back, it's like and I was just like, oh my god. You know, we walked through. They asked for it. They asked us to take all our jewelry off. They asked me, because at the time I had weave in my head, and they was like, "Is this yours?" And it was like, I lied, and it was like, yes. It was like, you sure? Because if it's not, we're gonna have you take it out. You know, it ain't no needles, no blades, and nothing in your hair or whatever that you can harm yourself with. And I was just like, no. So, they was like, you get one phone call. So I waited. After they said they would give me one phone call, they went, took my name, took my phone, took my purse, took all my money, put it all in a separate bag or whatever. And I went in a holding cell or whatever, and they came and got me. They asked for my name because they was typing in the computer, and I took a mug shot. Like, to this day, I still wonder, what did my mug shot look like? I don't know. Like, I hope it's not ugly or nothing or whatever. But, I was like, I don't know my mom's number by heart. And now I'm thinking, I'm like, dang, I need to know people's numbers by heart just in case that happened again. I'm not saying I still, did that make sense? Still. Did that make sense? Still. Did that make sense? I don't think that makes sense, but whatever. I just need to know people's numbers that's close to me by heart. So, I'm sitting there, and the whole time, it's just going through my head, like, what the hell am I doing? Like, this ain't me. Why am I doing this? I said, I done got myself into something that may be on my record for the rest of my life. I'm not going to be able to go to college. I can't get no serious job. I said, I'm going to have to work in fast food forever. Like, I did not know how serious this was. So, the guy who took my mugshot picture, he was asking me to ask for, when I go talk to the judge, he told me to ask for this little program that they put you on, to get it off your record or whatever. He was like, because, you look like you don't supposed, you're not supposed to be in this mix. It look like this is not you. You just hanging with the wrong crowd, and you guys, you got into something deep. And he was like, if your judge is having a good day, you can possibly get off, and they can just take this off your record. So I was sitting in a holding cell or whatever. I don't even know what time it was. I just knew it was late, because when we got out of school, it was like 3. So by that time, it was probably like 5. And then I know it was just like super, super late. More people started coming in. This one lady came in, and she was talking to me. Like, I literally sat in the corner, y'all. And what was so bad was I was on my cycle. This was like so terrible. I was on my cycle. I didn't have no pads. I had to use tissue. Like, this is so embarrassing to actually tell y'all this. But the lady came in. She was just talking to me, talking about how she got into it with her baby daddy. And she asked me, what am I in here for? And I was just told her basically everything that happened. And she was just like, girl, you too smart to be in here. She was like, this ain't you. She was like, when you get out of here, you need to make something of yourself. You need to do better. You need to actually go somewhere and get out of this. Like, this is not what you want. Turkey. What they give me? A turkey and cheese sandwich with lemonade. I was like, damn, what happened to the food that people be saying is nasty on TV? And when they be going to jail, they be like, oh, they had me eat some bull crap. So me and my ex, we was in the room together, to be honest. We was in the cell together. But I guess us talking, she was trying to like put me hip to game or whatever, like what to say and get our lies straight or whatever. So, well, get a story straight, not a lie, get a story straight. And they end up taking her, putting her in a different, in a different part or whatever, and I didn't see her. I seen her when she walked by and got her stuff, and she ended up leaving that night. And she just kept saying, I'm gonna get you out of here, I'm gonna get you out of here, da 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 da. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna get out of here. It's over. I said, this is over. I said, I'm gonna be here. They're gonna transport me. They're gonna lock me up. I'm gonna be in Orange. Coincidence, Orange. I'm like, man, my life is over. And how old was I in 2014? Think I was 18, 19. Think I was 19. Might have been 19. Yeah, I was turning 19. I was turning 19. Nah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I was turning 19. And I was just like, dog, my life is over. I was just so struck, like, off that. Like, I'm like 19 years old. I'm a felon. I'm just like, everything was just running through my mind. So, in the morning, like, I knew it was morning time. Like, I don't even know how I slept there. Like, the concrete was just so hard. I ain't had no blanket. I was cold. And when they woke me up, they brought me in there to this room, and it was a judge on the monitor or whatever, and he was just like, we're gonna let you off on the personal bond and all of this and that. You got a court date that you have to appear to on this day. And what else he told me? I asked about the program. He was like, you bring it up at your court hearing and all of this and that. So for almost a year, actually it was a year, I was on probation. I was banned from Target. Was I banned from Target? I think I was banned from that Target. But I went in there a few times. Like, they didn't have my picture or nothing up. But I went in there a few times. But I was pretty much, from that day forward, I've gotten on a straight path. Like, I was just like, nah, this ain't me. I said, going to jail wasn't me. I said, their lifestyle ain't for me. You know, I straightened up, went on ahead, graduated high school. And me and her, we talked briefly. Like, I'm gonna talk about that situation in another video. We talked for a while, and then after that we ended up, stopped talking. Here and there, now, like, we conversate, here and there or whatever. It ain't like nothing. It ain't nothing big or nothing. It's just like, how you doing? Oh, okay, you doing good? All right, cool, bye. It's nothing serious. So, yeah, that was my story time on how your girl got arrested. So, technically, your girl a G. Yep, I did that. Your girl spent the night in jail. So, technically, I'm an OG, actually. Yeah, an OG. Kind of like the sound of that. Alright, so that wraps up my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. It was pretty crazy. It was actually a lot more, but I just kind of like cut it in half for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you guys have on your post notifications, you will be notified whenever I post, which is gonna be pretty much every day. Like I said, I'm gonna miss like maybe one day. And also, I have big news that I wanted to tell you guys. What am I gonna tell you? So at 800, I want to get to 800 subscribers. I'm almost there. I'm like 50 away from being there. Once I get to 800, I will be doing a giveaway. I don't know what I'll be giving away. I thank you. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.